Welcome to Roman to Yoga. If we're just meeting, I'm Casey. Lift your arms up overhead. Exhale, lower them down. Inhale, lift up. And on your next exhale, place your hands on your belly, roll your shoulders back, and set an intention for your baby that you're going to come throughout today's yoga practice. Just some kind words or something to focus on. Place the feet at the wide edge of the mat. Lower your knees towards the right. Lower your knees towards the left. Gently windshield wipe out your hips a couple of times. Now remember, everybody's body is different during pregnancy. So if anything feels uncomfortable, please stop, add props, and do what it feels best for you. On your next breath, pick up your right foot and place it just above your left knee. Lower your head down towards the left and feel the stretch all along the right side of your neck. Lower your knees towards the left. Pick up your left foot and place it just above the right knee. Lower your head towards your right. Feel the stretch all along the left side of your neck. Close your eyes and focus on your baby. Extend your legs long. Flex your feet, and if you're using props today, go ahead and keep them nearby. Firmly press all four corners of the right foot into the left thigh. Flex your left ankle, lift your arms up overhead, lower down, inhale, lift up, exhale, lower to the blocks. I want you to really hip hinge forward. You don't have to be all the way down to the ground. Your nose doesn't have to touch the floor today. It can be 4 feet up above the ground. Remember, you're exactly where you need to be. The most important thing is you showed up. You may be tired. You may not be feeling 100% you, but you made time for you right now, and that's what matters. Close your eyes and feel the stretch. On your next breath, release both legs long, shake out the feet, roll out your neck a few times. Close your eyes. Firmly press all four corners of the left foot into the right thigh. Flex your ankles, lift your arms up. Exhale, lower your hands down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hip hinge forward. And as your body tells you that you've brought a little bit of movement, find some stillness as you hip hinge forward. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Soften the muscles in your face and close your eyes. Release the pose. Step your feet to the wide edge of the mat. Come down onto your elbows and windshield wipe out your hips a couple of times. Think about your baby or babies. Is this your first child or your second? This is my second. My pregnancy is not the same. How is yours going? Smile to yourself softly. Firmly press into all four corners of the feet. Notice that the feet are pretty far away from you. Lots of space. If you're using props today, hip hinge forward, bend and straighten your elbows a couple of times. And after you've brought a little bit of movement to your body, lower your forehead down to rest onto your yoga blocks. Now, if you're not using blocks today, that's okay. You can use a pillow. But in this posture, I actually want you to just relax for a moment. Close your eyes and breathe deeply. Envision that your knees are coming a little bit closer to the ground. It can be just a micro movement. It doesn't have to be very far. If your mind has begun to wander outside of this room, I invite you to bring it back to this present moment. Press your hands into the ground, sit up, move your blocks or props out of the way, and draw your knees together. Curl your toes under, sit your hips onto your heels, and circle out your shoulders a couple of times. Readjust yourself as needed. Inhale and exhale. Lift your arms up overhead and lower them down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. Just bring a little bit of movement into your shoulders, especially after that forward fold. Next time your hands lift up, clasp them together, place a bend in your elbows, and don't bring your elbows forward, but really press them back behind you and notice how this feels as you open up your upper back. How much time do you spend crunched over your desk, crunched over your phone? Now is the time to open up your spine, especially since you're about to have another little bundle come into your life. It's important to still prepare the body for before, during, and after. Take care of yourself so you can take care of your baby. Release the pose. set down onto the floor. Separate the feet wide apart. Now, I'm going to bring you into a very gentle twist. And if you feel any discomfort in your body, don't twist at all. This is just a gentle twist, not a deep belly twist. But turn over to your right foot, and I invite you to bring your yoke blocks onto a higher setting. That way, again, I don't want you to turn very much. I just want you to have a gentle twist in your body. Flex your toes, close your eyes, and turn over to your right. Notice how this feels as you create space in your body. Move your yoga blocks over to the left and turn over to your left. Notice if one side feels any different than the other. Don't overdo it. Please don't bring that nose to the floor today. Just a little bit of a twist. No different than if you were living your everyday life, twisting and turning, just creating space for you and your baby. On your next breath, release the pose. Place your hands behind you and just roll out your shoulders a little bit from side to side. Close your eyes. Pick up your butt cheeks. Place the blocks in front of you. Flip your palms upward in a receiving gesture as you receive this baby and the changes it's going to bring in your life. Slightly hip, hinge forward, and try your best to keep a long, lengthened out spine. On your next breath, release the pose. Bring your feet together. Place your hands behind you and take another seated windshield wipe. You've been here before, and you've brought lots of space into your hips through this first portion of your yoga practice. Come back to the words that you said at the beginning of today's practice. The intention for you and your baby. Come to a cross-legged position. Roll your shoulders out a couple of times. Notice what foot is in front, always. And then on your next breath, change the cross of your legs and roll your shoulders forward. How does it feel in your body as you change the position of your legs? If you're using yoga blocks today, grab them at this time. Turn to the wide edge of your mat. Separate your knees as far as comfortable. Don't overdo it. I just want you to bring a little bit of space to your hips, and then line your feet up with your knees. Place your yoga blocks in front of you. Place a bend in your elbows and choose the setting of your yoga blocks that feels most comfortable. and rock gently forward and back a couple of times. Movement before stillness. Now, this pose, known as frog pose, can be a bit uncomfortable if you pause. So if it's uncomfortable to pause, just keep moving forward and back. But if not, find stillness and go a little bit deeper. Close your eyes, breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Firmly press into the floor, draw your big toes together, sit back onto your heels, turn back onto your yoga mat. Sit on your heels, bring your knees together, roll out your shoulders a couple of times, and just breathe. Bring your hands to your belly and say a kind word to your baby. If you're using yoga blocks today, I invite you to set one out in front of you and rest your forehead down. Now, if it's uncomfortable at this time to have your knees together because your belly is coming out a little bit more, create space in your knees. You can press your big toes together and separate your knees wide. Because remember, everybody is different in their pregnancy. And flip your palms upward in a receiving gesture, receiving this new baby into your life and into your family. Bring your mind back to this present moment. Flip your hands towards the earth and then drag your hands down to under your shoulders. Firmly press the hands into the ground and push yourself up very slowly. No need to rush. Sometimes it takes a moment to get out of things. Come to a cross-legged position. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, lower your left arm down and stretch the right arm towards the right. Now don't crunch forward, but open things up. You can sweep the arm up and look up or down, whatever feels the most comfortable for you. Creating a little bit of space in that side body. How do your ribs feel at this point in your pregnancy? Close your eyes and breathe deeply. Lower your right hand down towards the ground. Change the crossed position of your legs. If you're using a yoga block, move it to the other side. Place the right hand on the right block and sweep the left arm in front of your face and feel the side body stretch. Does one side feel different than the other? No need to crunch forward and pass judgment on yourself. You're just collecting data, some information on you. On your next breath, release the arm down very slowly. You don't need to come out of it really quickly. Extend the arms forward, clasp the hands, flip the palms up towards the ceiling, and feel the stretch again in your upper back. Close your eyes, lower your hands down. If you're using yoga blocks today, take one block, place it on the highest setting, and then take another block and place it on the medium setting to line up to your bra line. Now, this may take a moment to find exactly where to put the yoga block, and that's okay. I usually line it up with my bra line first and then drag the top block a little bit closer to my head. Once you're set up, firmly press into all four corners of the feet. Place the arms in the T position and close your eyes. Repeat 3 great things about you and your baby. 1, 2, and 3. Come back to these great affirmations throughout your day, throughout your days ahead in your pregnancy. This time is going to go by fast. And remember, once the baby comes, kids are small children just for the first 4 years of their life. So don't race through it. Enjoy the present moment, because all you have is right here and right now. Lower your hands down to the ground. Draw your knees together. Come to a comfortable seated position. Draw your hands to heart center, and always, always commend yourself for making time for you. I hope you have a great day, and let me know, what kind of yoga videos would you like to see? I'd love to dedicate a video to you.